It is Renda Digital TV at First Commonwealth Bank Field, Heritage Conference Media Day, and we talk Homer Center softball with Coach Gary Shepard, and a team coming back this season that you've got some opportunities for girls to fill in. You've lost some seniors from last year's team, and well, that's exactly what it is. It's opportunity staring them in the face right now.
Absolutely, because we're trying to replace about 45% of our offense from last year, as well as our left fielder, shortstop, first baseman, third baseman / pitcher. So tons of opportunities. And so, as we told the kids, we may not figure out who's where for a while, especially with the weather being, we haven't been able to get on the field. We've been out on the grass practicing, but it's going to be a little bit of a transition to figure out the best fits for everybody.
Only a couple of seniors on the team, and that means that you're relying a lot on younger girls. You had a large freshman class last year, and some of those girls are back. Who are some of the names that you know you're going to have to rely on that maybe are getting their first real action at the varsity level?
Yeah, there's we've had some injuries last year. So Brianna Burchell, who did not play at all last year, she's a junior pitcher. We need to count on her because we lost a pitcher last year. So, she's going to have to really build up on her innings as we go on to complement Becca Marshall. And then we have Brooklyn Wisniewski, who's kind of a change of pace pitcher that'll fill in as well. And then Tahisha Bartlebaugh was hurt a lot most of last year, so we're counting on her to pick up the slack offensively. And there's, of course, Kylie Bear. I heard you do an interview with Marion Center and saying their catcher was the best in the conference. I got the best catcher in Kylie Bear. So we'll see. But I challenged her to be better than she was her freshman year. So expect big things from her.
Well, absolutely. And that's the kind of competition that you need. Even if you have to look to other teams to find somebody to measure up to, the fact that you do that, it gives you something to shoot for.
Well, you can be sure I'm going to tell her as soon as I get to practice today and let her know. And that's our first actual regular season game. So I think that'll really motivate her because she's really a tough kid and really wants to perform and do well.
Well, catcher's such an important position, isn't it?
Absolutely. That's the captain of the field. So we count on her for a lot, and she's able to deliver all the time.
One of the things about catcher is the ability to dig, and you're going to have to dig some balls out of the dirt, but to know where to throw the softball as well, and to direct your teammates in that as well. That's a really key part of the game.
Right, and she's got a really high softball IQ, so that's one thing that we as coaches don't have to worry about. She knows the game really well, student of the game, so easy for us to count on her.
You mentioned Becca, and Becca's been a part of Homer Center Athletics, it seems like forever, but she's played a lot of sports for a lot of years. This is going to be really special, though, her senior year in the softball field.
Absolutely. She's like the queen king of Homer Center as far as I'm concerned. Not only on the field, but off the field as well. And I've never seen somebody be involved in so many activities and give 100% in every activity and do extremely well in every activity. So I know she's going to have a great senior year, and then she's going to play softball at Pitt Greensburg where my daughter played, so I'm psyched about that as well.
Yeah, well, she's excelled everywhere she's been, so we can anticipate that. Coach, let's talk about hitting the softball. We know that that's also a key part of every team's attack. Is this going to be a small ball type of team, or are you going to be able to knock a few out?
I think a combination of both. We've really our offense dipped a little bit, our batting average from 24 to 25, so we've really been focusing on mechanics, on using our core, our hips to drive the ball. But we've also worked on with our right fielder Bree Hare, who is really fast and a lefty, to work on a slapper. We really had a slapper. We haven't developed a slapper in the past, but she's been working the last year, and I think she'll do a great job of being on base. So then, the Becca Marshalls and Kylie Bears and Keely Booth is another power hitter. So I think more that she can do, get on base, will be more successful. So we have a lot of offense to replace.
Defensively, Coach, of course, early in the season especially, it's difficult to get out there and take infield and to catch balls out of that sky. And hopefully they'll be able to do some of that before the season actually gets started. But what kind of a defensive team do you expect to have?
That's something that we've done really well in the last couple of years. I think our fielding percentage was .930 last year. So I anticipate the same, although, we're going to be having new players in position. So we're going to have to plug kids in and maybe move them around and see how our best fit is for the kid and for the team. But I'm pretty confident that our defense is going to hold up again this year. It's in our pitching. I know Becca, she's throwing hard. She's gotten stronger. And with Bree Birchall coming back, and I think that we'll be able to pick up the slack offensively as well.
Not a lot of space in the Heritage Conference. You have to start winning right away. Coach, thanks so much.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
Previewing the Homer Center Wildcats in the Heritage Conference on Renda Digital TV.